what's up? So, this episode we're going to talk about the dirty ass air here in China. This is pretty fucking filthy today.
How's the pollution today? What are we looking at?
400, over 400, what is it called? There's a rating for pollution here. Normal is 50, like America, it's probably always under 50. Anything over like 100, it's like, well, it's getting serious, like put a mask on or something. It's over 400 today. And that's just like
what is the description next to the 450 whatever rating?
You check out the website. It says hazardous.
AKA,
as you can see,
don't
nobody gives a fuck about their lungs.
What do we got? Peoples. And this isn't a weekend. This is a Monday. So yeah, a good amount of people out for a Monday. Busy ass mall.
Pretty
But
bad out here.
as you can see, or can't see actually, behind these buildings there's a ton of other buildings.
Tall buildings.
Yeah, that are just actually invisible right now. Well, not invisible, just
Probably
covered up.
can't tell like on camera so much, but like to us, it's like you ever seen the movie The Mist? This is the sequel.
The mist.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, so
I
today
think it's worse than this.
it's pretty bad. It does get worse than this. We've had worse days. This is just a pretty bad day.
This is a good day.
Yeah, right. No, it's not. But we decided we're gonna make a video on this today, so we'll keep you updated here.
Alright, so what's up, everybody?
What's up?
Today we are going to be discussing the pollution in China, as you've already seen in the intro. Specifically, Jinan, China, where we live. Jinan is known as one of the most polluted cities in China, up there with Beijing. Especially around the winter time, the pollution becomes more persistent because the coal factories start running at like full blast, and it can be really bad. As we stated in intro video, the AQI, air quality index, the level of the air quality was 450 that day. There's some pollution cough for you right there.
Pollution cough.
But it was 450 that day. We have clips showing you what days look like when it was over 800. 450 is already bad. It's terrible. So over 800. It's rare. It doesn't happen all the time. But when it does happen, you see it, you smell it, you taste it, you feel it. It's just there. It's awful. Normally, buildings that you would normally see on a clear day just kind of phase out in the background, just haze. On a really, really bad day, you'll just see buildings disappear as they rise up into the sky, and it just disappears into a cloud of smog. It's pretty awful, it's pretty bad, but we learn to deal with it. And me saying all this, even like in the beginning of the video, it might sound like we're really fucking bad, but we're not trying to shame China, because we love the place.
So relax.
But we're not at all shaming China. It's just evident. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Whether you think I'm hating on the country or not, even the Chinese people themselves agree that it's pretty bad. And it's the one thing they do hate about living here in the city. The pollution is it's awful. You see it, you smell it.
Taste it.
Yeah, you definitely do taste it. So that can be pretty bad. And it gets worse than just having a smog-filled city. There's effects.
The side effects of pollution. So some of the things that happen, some people get these side effects more than others. It depends on how sensitive you are. As good I've always had asthma and allergies and stuff, so I definitely get affected more than some other people. But the common side effects, like when it's really high, I notice if I go outside, my eyes are just watering as I'm walking. Affects my throat a lot. Like, I don't know if you can hear it now, it's pretty raspy. Usually if I'm teaching and stuff, it's really polluted. By the end of the day, my voice is pretty much gone. I never lost my voice before in the States, I don't think, that I can remember. This past year in China, I've lost my voice probably about 10 times. And a few of the times, the voice was just gone. I couldn't go to school, couldn't go to work, so those are effects. It makes people get like colds. Like a lot of, as the pollution goes up, a lot of your kids will be sick. A lot of my CTs will get sick. I'll get sick. So it's not just foreigners. Even Chinese people still are getting sick from it. When it's real high too, and you don't have like an air purifier in your room, it can affect your sleep big time. It'll affect your sleep big time.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. It'll make me wake up in the middle of the night or just have a really bad sleep.
That's why they always wear masks.
I wear a mask.
Yeah, I used to, then I just stopped. When you have a beard and it's cold out, the condensation in my mouth just gets all wet. It's rather annoying.
You definitely can't wear the mask in the summer. Like you said, it's not as bad, but you will get bad days in the summer where I wish I could wear the mask, but it's just too hot. It's just way too hot, and you just get all sweaty on the inside and stuff. So you never see people really wear them in the summer. But more on side effect stuff. I had a friend who was working here when I first got here. It affected him so bad that he had pneumonia for he was out of work for a little over a month, in and out of the hospital and stuff, and he just wore a mask inside school, outside school, always. So it can be pretty serious effects if you live in a city that's pretty bad like ours. Also, there's not just air pollution, it's also water pollution. So because of that, you can't drink the water out of the tap. You always gotta buy these jugs of bottled water and stuff.
There's a lot of, could be wrong, but I think there's a lot of lead in the tap water.
Heavy metals in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that.
So don't drink it.
It tastes like metals if you ever have tried it. It's not too good. Yeah, those are some of the side effects of it. Like you said, we still like China. You know, people please relax with the negative comments. We're just telling the truth. I want to show you how it is in China. And yeah, in case you're wondering, when I was first coming here, I heard about the pollution, but I didn't know. You never know how bad it is, or you can't really fully understand it until you're here in person experiencing it. When you get off the plane for the first time, and you're like, what is that taste? You know, then you're like, oh, this is a little more serious than I kind of thought it was, at least for me. And sometimes the pollution will actually get so bad. You guys might have actually seen this on the news recently, but the government will mandate the schools to shut down. So like 2 weeks ago, we got instead of getting like a snow day like you get for us in New York, we got a pollution day. Pollution was so bad we didn't have class. School got shut down. Public schools have been shut down for like a week.
I had class.
He still had class. My school closed. But public schools, because we work at private schools, but public schools were shut down for like a week or two. And yeah, it was that much. My kids were like, Anthony, I didn't have school this whole week. Oh. I'm like, oh, that's great. I'm like, you know, it's not great, but what am I going to say? You know, so.
But the government itself, the city itself, the people know it's bad. They know it's out there. It's not something that they're blind to. I know there's like plans to try to fix the pollution. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't.
If it goes like nicer days, it's temporary, you know. We have a few days where it's lower, but like for example, in America, let's talk about that. It's always under like I've checked my city, Rochester, New York. It's usually around like 20, 30. You know, it's always under 50. I don't think I've ever even seen it at 50 when I check. I don't check every day or anything, but you know, here it's consistently like in the summer. It's usually just like in the between 150 to 200 every time I look at it. When it's like a better day, that's usually an okay day for us. It's still really bad, but like you can still see some blueness, you know, to the sky. You can see it's like haze and blue together. Yeah. When you look at the sky and it's like sunny out, you can just look at the sun. It's just so hazy, it doesn't even really look bright. It just looks like a circle in the sky.
And you can stare at it.
You can stare at it, it won't bother your eyes. It can also affect your body's ability to absorb vitamin D. Pollution does block that as well. That's something that it can do. It does do, definitely, especially here. But if you're outside of a city, you're in a small little town, little villages. I see on the map sometimes. It's a lot lower. It's not quite as bad. The more closer you get to like a city, center of a city, usually the worse it gets. But yeah.
So just in case you're wondering what pollution like is China, at least for Jinan, that's what it's like. You only got to worry about it so much in the winter, like I said before. But regardless, China is an awesome place. You should still come and visit despite the pollution. Unless you just have a really weak immune system, when you come out here, just try to be healthy. Wear a mask. Keep your vitamin intake high. Keep your immune system up. Otherwise, you might get sick, and your experience there will be downgraded. But other than that, I hope this was somewhat informative for you guys watching. Until next time. But as always, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll catch you. Peace.
Peace.